Stimulating. Mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Good evening, one and all, and welcome to No Sleep, the podcast. I'm AJ Simmons, just one small part of this comedy podcast. And to get us started, I'm going to do a couple jokes. I'm going to introduce you to the real guys, the real comedians. All right? First joke. Olympic Village ran out of over 10,000 condoms in over a week over in Italy. I don't know if you heard. And that is insane to me because of all people, they should be going raw dog. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens when the bobsled team and the figure skaters make a baby. Mm-hmm. We need those babies in the world.
For real.
That's where new Olympians
Yeah.
come from.
Yeah, you know?
They just make their own.
Yeah, if it was, whatever, a dumbbell convention, maybe not.
Right.
Birth control abound.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
Olympics, I feel like, yeah, let them have sex and make children.
That's the most people that have ever used condoms in Italy.
We like it a raw dog.
The finders a raw dog. Toll took my joke and made it better, and that's the benefit of having other people when you tell the jokes. You know, they punch it up. Next joke. I did my first official week as a apprentice electrician helper guy, and I will say the crew was very nice. They said I did a pretty good job for a guy my first week on the job, and they said I did so good that I could take my hard hat home, and they recommend probably even sleeping with it. Get it? I'm retarded. One final one. This one, I think you're really going to like. Judging how everything has went so far, I think you're really going to like this one. Are you familiar with the cryptid, the Chupacabra?
Yes.
Also known as the goat sucker? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess they're going to have to call my girl the Chupacabra because she stays sucking on the goat. Yeah, I knew Shiloh was going to give me nothing for that.
Oh, hamburger from out of nowhere.
Yeah, left field. All right, and I'll leave it at there.
Okie dokie.
Cut to Toll McGrain, a promising young comedic talent.
Let's give you some news. I stopped at a different Get and Go on the way here to get my ice cream preemptively, and they were out of everything. So, way to go, Get and Go. But the lady working the counter wasn't stoned, so that was interesting.
Wasn't?
Was not.
Wow.
She was an older woman. Hey, you need a sec? I said, what? So you need a sec? What? You need a sec? Oh, no, I do not need a sack. I only have this bottle of pop. This is not a joke. It's just a true story. I used to bite my nails incessantly, and now I do it effectively. Once I'm on like a 2-week cycle of nail biting where it's like I do a good job. You know, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. I've been going out a little more recently than I have in the past. So to say in the last 2 months, I've gone out like 3 or 4 times, you guys. So pretty excited. Been getting, people have been complimenting or mentioning my beard, which is getting kind of thick and gruff. And I was like, no compliments, please. I don't deserve any credit because actually about 3 months ago, an old-timey prospector fell off my roof and died. So I have no control over this.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's right. I signed the old-timey prospector clause.
Mm-hmm. You shaved your beard off right when you got here. It's back.
And I lost like 30 pounds and nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Old Craigie. Craigie. What a stupid. I didn't think
Mr.
of anything. That's right. Mr. Pocket. That's right.
It's like thinner, but you call it thicker and the guy dies and your beard gets thicker, and that's the curse.
There you go.
Write that down, somebody.
That's real good.
I'm on fire tonight, man.
Otherwise, I wrote down some funny stuff, but I'm going to save that for a different podcast. I mean, a different night
Someone
of the
else's
podcast.
podcast.
Yes. I'll save that for
All right.
Yeah.
Sometime when I'm on another podcast,
Yeah.
I'll do the good stuff.
Yeah. I'll be guesting on another podcast soon. So. Want to have something in the magazine.
Otherwise, yeah, I watched a lot of Olympics. I enjoyed it. Till that, then it was like real sport, like hockey. I was like, I don't want to watch a real sport. Give me some of this sliding down ice garbage. You know,
Yeah.
That's the fun stuff.
Yeah.
These athletes. How do you take those sports up? You know what I mean?
You grow up in Minnesota.
Right, but you're like, you know what? I love going down an icy chute head first.
Yes.
Somebody get me a $12,000 sled so I can do this amateur level at the Olympics.
Yes.
The Summer Olympics is like who's the fastest
Yes.
thing. Like it's all about being fast, running, swimming. But Winter Olympics is like I'm going to try and kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I'm probably going to die doing what I'm about to do.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah. While wearing spandex that you can see my gooch and balls from the back.
Yeah.
And the camera really zooms in.
There were, I don't know, but there were ski jumpers getting in trouble for taking penis enlarging pills or whatever
Oh, shit.
because they wanted more drag in the air, you know, so they flew farther. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I would take one just to have a big fucking hog like that one French guy.
Right.
The high
Also, there's
jumper.
pills for that?
Yeah.
No, they were injecting them.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
They were juicing them up because apparently, so then they'd have a bigger
Drag.
bulge
Yeah.
in their crotch. So when they're getting measured to get their suits made, they have more
A bigger
fabric
space.
there, and just that much more fabric is like
Yeah.
5 feet of flying in the
Right.
air. So
Well, they say, Sarah said
Flying squirrel.
that from the top of that hill to where it's essentially the height to where they land. It's like the height of the Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
really,
Yeah.
damn.
Goddamn.
That's why everybody yells, freedom!
Is that the one where they kind
Yeah.
of sort of?
Arms
They're
back.
leaning,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to go like this.
Yeah,
You don't want to starfish.
you just get blown backwards, float up the mountain. Whoa, the wind took them.
Yeah. Your giant penis, like a helicopter.
Yeah.
Get you stabilized.
Yeah. Like Tails from Sonic.
Thank God he was taking those in pills.
Yeah.
Or no, injections, receiving those.
Yeah. Was that like silicone type injections or is this like injecting dick pills?
I don't know I'm not sure what the compound was, but
I'll get to the bottom of that.
we'll find out.
Yeah. Next podcast, I just have a giant bulge
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
figured it
Dick
out, guys.
Ozempic.
trying to slim down. Trying to get my penis BMI down.
I'm trying to get my penis LPMs down. Laughs per minute.
I was thinking loads per minute.
I don't know. I want people to stop laughing at it.
I want them to be shocked. when they see-
Oh my God.
One way or another, just
Yeah, like a public execution where they're like, oh,
wish I hadn't seen that.
yeah.
That's gonna stay with me.
You can cut to Alex Carter,
Oh,
another promising young talent in the comedy community.
I'm also saving my jokes for a different podcast. I did just read that they did a big study on Kraft macaroni and cheese and discovered there is no actual cheese in it. It's 47 different things, none of which are cheese. So
Oh, wow.
that's pretty good.
Color me shocked.
That neon orange powder isn't cheese?
What?
What?
Oh, what?
It's cheese flavored sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But on the bottom, it all says with made with real cheese. All that shit says that.
Guess we're gonna have to update it.
Cheese.
is cheese spelled with a Z?
Yeah. Right. CHEAZ.
Chiaz.
Yeah, it's real. That's why I like Cheez-Its. It's made with real cheese. I'm like, what part of this is real cheese? Where did you crustify the cheese and make this cracker out of it?
Yeah.
They put it next to the room where the real cheese is, and the real cheese air kind of blows over it.
Perfumes it a little bit.
Yes, like a sea breeze.
Made with it, like next alongside
Yeah,
it.
in cooperation with cheese.
Yes. Made in cooperation with real cheese.
It's in the cheese union.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're associates.
It is cheese adjacent.
Yeah. Cheese adjacent.
That is good.
If only we had an hour and a half more of that, you know what I mean? I'm going to still eat Kraft mac and cheese, though, as long as it tastes the way it does.
Yeah.
Although anymore, fucking $1.50 a box on sale. Get the hell out of here.
You think money grows on trees?
No. I think money grows out of macaroni and cheese. Sure doesn't.
That shouldn't cost over $1 a box.
It absolutely shouldn't. Even the fucking store brand shit is like $1 now.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to follow like the Arizona iced tea rule where it's like, you know, inflation goes up, inflation goes down. Arizona iced tea.
99 cents.
99 cents, baby. The one true.
I saw a thing several months ago that said the popularity of macaroni and cheese has gone down for the first time in a long time. That could be because it's a fucking $1.50 a box, and it used to be like 22 cents. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Could also be the fall of Rome type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of the first pebbles. I've been listening to the audiobook of 1984.
Oh, what a wonderful book.
Got me thinking.
It'll fucking crack your mind open.
It really is. And the one I'm listening to is pretty cool because they basically did it as a reenactment isn't the right word, an audio play.
Yeah.
As Andrew Garfield doing the main guy's voice.
Nice.
Tom Hardy's big brother. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
It's literally what it is.
I don't know. He's like a regular guy. He's like a regular 1984 guy.
He does that voice. Hello, it's Big Brother.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
And then Cynthia Erivo.
Erivo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe she's the voice of the love interest.
That's quite star-studded.
She's the voice of the Wicked Witch who makes an appearance.
in collaboration.
Yes.
But they do real sound design and stuff.
Yeah, that's
It's not
cool.
just the reading. It is pretty cool. It's like listening to a movie.
So who reads the text?
The narrator? Who's the narrator voice?
Does Andrew Garfield read the text?
Yeah, he reads like the non-prose, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what the word would be for that.
Other words?
Yeah.
The text. Sure.
Something opens the door. And then they also use sound design for some of that too.
Okay.
You hear "Ree."
Nice.
In the text, that'd probably be door creaks.
Yeah.
Parentheses.
Yes. So give that a listen, folks. Because that was written quite a while ago.
Indeed.
And it's I mean, this isn't any news to anyone, but it's pretty impressive the prescient nature of it.
Well, I think you learn that because it's always the fucking same.
Right.
It's like,
Nothing new is being done.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Like
They're
the
all
technology
over the
is new, but the shit that people say never changes.
Yeah. Or even just the tactics of sort of, I guess, Machiavellian type characters. Like reading that book, I would not be surprised at all if the Steve Bannons of the world, whoever, read that book not as some kind of satire or whatever.
Right.
It was intended to be, but much more like a playbook of the double speak and all these like rewriting language, fake news, all these things. It really does read like a manual on how they've been running some of this shit, which is unsettling.
I don't like it.
No, me either.
Not one bit.
I think people give Trump a lot of, well, if you start thinking about it, you give him a lot of credit, sort of, for the fascism, like doing everything by the book, essentially, fascism-wise. Like, no, because people aren't making a choice to do that. That's a fucking personality disorder. Yeah. It's literally like...
He didn't study a playbook.
Yeah.
He's just doing this. All natural.
Yeah.
Just comes to him naturally.
Yeah.
Natural
Unfortunately.
talent.
It's called being a real fucking shithead. Yeah, and it seems to work.
Yeah. It does.
Just lie so hard that people can be like, that's not true. Like, but it is. Because after a while, people are like, wait, what do you even do?
Yeah.
It happens in life. You do it to people. I mean, I've had it done to me.
Yeah.
For somebody, you're like, that isn't true. And you know that they're lying, and they know that they're lying. But eventually, everybody just accepts. You're just going to be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. I've hit dead ends with like people I tried to date years ago it was literally an argument through text. So I could reference the exact thing being like 4 messages
Exhibit
ago.
A.
Yes. 4 messages ago. You told me to go fuck myself or whatever. And they're like, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's kind of on wax up there. And they're like, let's not get into the weeds about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, and even then, no, you don't get anywhere with it. There's no apology or, recentering.
And it turns out if you keep repeating yourself over and over, it just kind of wears people down.
That's the premise of this podcast.
Keep talking. They give in.
They sure do.
Yep.
Anyway, enough of that dreary, sad real life stuff, Unless we want to keep going.
I mean, that's not what people come here for.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
They get what they get.
I don't know what the hell anybody's doing.
I have quite a few stories from my first week.
Oh, I'm ready.
I've been waiting.
Yes.
Lay him down.
Been waiting.
Give Daddy.
Give Daddy the juice.
Yeah. I didn't know what I was going to say.
But I knew what you wanted.
Yeah.
But first day, 8 hours straight orientation.
Ugh.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Of course.
At one point, they gave us all the PPE, which is like the high vis vest and the hard hat and everything. And I got excited. I was trying on the hard hat. Zip, zip, zip. And I had it on for a little while, fucking around, I never had a hard hat before.
They're like, over here, we need you in surgery.
Yeah. One of those metallic reflector things.
Yeah.
But I was messing with that. And I didn't know that shortly after, they were going to have us take a photo for our ID.
Okay.
So unfortunately, my ID photo has this red line straight across the top of my head from the hard hat. So in the photo ID I have, I wish I would have brought it in with me. It looks like I just got a skull transplant. Like it's indented in red. And I'm going to be having that ID for quite some time.
It's on your permanent record now.
That is correct.
That's great.
Perfect.
But in my orientation, it was like a young guy who had just kind of turned out of the program, just finished. And then one guy who was way older, and he was like an apprentice. I think he was probably like 55 years old.
Damn.
I know. And I was like, good for you, dog.
Yeah.
Making me feel a lot better about the fact that it took so long for me to get here. And I think he said he was like an accountant or something before. But with AI and QuickBooks and so much of it you can do it yourself now, I guess even that kind of stuff's shrinking. Yeah. Unless you're looking for like complex... Like what Dave did, I think a lot of the times, or how they made their way in the business was more people with more complex taxes who run multiple businesses and shit like that.
Right.
But maybe those small town, just helping people do their taxes type accountants are out of work.
Yeah.
So he's going to work. Yeah. But the orientation was a lot of videos, unsurprisingly. and it was always hilarious.
I'm sure.
Because some of them you can tell are about 15 years old, and then some of the more recent ones, they got like a cool black guy to do it.
Right.
But he's almost too excited to be there. He's like, you guys are going to love safety. Want to keep you safe as hell. But then the first day, and I was like, all right, whatever. I got paid 8 hours to sit and watch videos, basically, take a few easy tests. Because the tests, you almost don't even need to watch the videos. It's like, should you call your coworker the N-word?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hovering over, yes, no.
Looking over.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do?
But it was all pretty, paint by number type stuff. And then the next day I showed up, and this was kind of like when I did framing too, where they just sort of throw you in.
Yeah.
The orientation helped you with like, don't walk under a ladder.
Yeah.
Shit that you should, it's like day one stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't pinch Terry.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Yeah. But then I get there, I got my little tool belt on, and I knew this was going to happen on some level, but it always sucks. You show up, and it's clear that you're the new guy because you have like brand new boots. Tool belt hasn't even seen a lick of dust yet. Everyone's kind of looking at you like,
Yeah.
Right.
greenhorn.
Yeah.
Because everyone else in there, I guess, a lot of them, all their tools are already in there. So it was literally like a billboard that said, new dumb guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Hard hats on, crooked, just all
Record scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I almost had an out of body experience because I walked in. They told me the directions at the orientation day of how to get to like the work tent. Because before they do a little meeting and then they do a stretch and flex is what they call it, where you stretch your hands, little circles with the arms, that whole
Really?
thing. I guess it's union stuff.
Shock each other a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be kind of interesting. That's like when you join the police force and they pepper spray.
Yeah,
you, so you know
exactly.
what
That's
it's
what I'm
like.
saying. Have a live wire.
Yeah.
Just,
Give it to the new guy.
yeah.
But I showed up early because I was like, want to make a good impression. But got in the tent and I was like, okay, it's not that many people. And then like 200 people flooded into this tent. Now I'm like elbow to elbow trying to like hear what's going on. Can't hear shit,
How did you know what to do? Where to go?
I didn't. I just followed wherever the sort of
the herd.
of people moving in that direction.
Was it 200 people like you?
Yeah, well, 200 people. I would say 90% of them are like journeyman electricians, like Ream.
Okay. I was
And
gonna
then
say.
the other 10% are like apprentices.
Gotcha.
And I'm technically a CW, which is like a construction wireman. So I'm the guy that the apprentices make fun of.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nice.
So a good position to be.
Hell yeah.
But I'm just doing that until my apprenticeship starts. They recommend it because you can clock the hours that you use for the apprenticeship doing the CW work.
Nice.
So I can get ahead of the game. And I was unemployed. So
Yeah. Pretty.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And that was not to go a little off track, but after 2 months of applying, I applied to over 50 jobs in graphic design, interviewed for over 10, and they're always stringing you along. Some of them I did 2 or 3 interviews for, showed up on site for interviews, got drilled, all these things. Pause.
Right.
Got drilled.
Yeah.
But goes nowhere. I show up, do the interview for the CW job. They know I'm going into the apprenticeship. They're like, when can you start? I said tomorrow. They literally were handing me paperwork then.
Right.
Where it's like, if you want to work, you can. And that was all I was looking for.
Yeah.
I
Right.
just wanted employment at
Right.
that point. So look into the trades if you're struggling to find
Yeah.
work. even if you have a degree, which I don't. But
But you can imagine if I did, though.
Yeah.
a lot of my resumes say I do. I did a year and a half, a 2-year degree. Well,
Close enough.
Come on. Round up.
Yeah, the college doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. It actually doesn't. That's funny because I had to track down my goddamn transcripts, and FIDM now is absorbed into like Arizona State or something. Interesting.
It is.
But anyway, in the tent, and I'm like, oh no, because I'm someone who wants to know what the fuck I'm doing, what's about to happen, you know. And they were just like, show up in the tent, and we'll put you on a crew, and we're gonna figure it out. But even then, I didn't know who to look to get assistance on where to go, which crew to talk to, anything. So I'm kind of like moving through the crowd, like, hey, you know, looking for any.
Pretty wild stuff, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
You should have just clocked in and then been like, all right, now I'm going to go take a nap.
Yeah.
And clock out
Exactly.
in 10 hours.
And luckily was able to find one kind of friendly faced guy who seemed like more of he wasn't old, but he just had the air of a helpful person.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because one guy, older guy, had a crooked eye, and he came up to me and he was like, you must be new, huh? He was like, I can tell by the way you wear that belt, boy. Wow. Yeah. And I was like, and that's when I was like, okay, maybe I made a large mistake.
Give me your belt. What?
Yeah. Hold my pocket. Walking around. I guess I'm this guy's bitch now. But the friendly guy, I was just like, hey, literally could not be closer to my first day. You know, day one, CW, what the fuck do I do? Who do I talk to? He was able to track someone down. It was me and another
Sounds
guy.
like a nightmare. That sounds like
Yeah.
I would have a nightmare about this.
Yes. And it was so many people, and like knowing that I am in that room at that moment, because even the apprentices know a little bit more than me
Right.
at this point. They sort of know what their designation or their crew's going to be. I'm feeling like the kid who's going to get picked last for dodgeball or something.
Right.
But they were able to track it down, and me and this other guy who was like just beginning the apprenticeship, we're walking around following this guy named Uncle Mud was his name. Yeah. He was cool.
Yeah.
He's cool. But he was walking us around to different crews being like, you guys need help, blah, blah, blah. Finally get to one that needs help. And they're like, all right, which one do you want?
Oh, no.
And the guy's like, I want him. It wasn't me. And I was just like, that's cool.
Looks you both up and down.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah. That one's got his belt on fruity. I think he kind of knew The Apprentice, so whatever.
Yeah.
Again, my feelings are hurt, though. I'm like,
Right.
What the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
What kind of vibe am I putting out? You know? And then eventually we get to another crew, and they accept me.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, nice.
Do I live with you guys now?
Yeah. Are you my dad? But they're instantly like, all right, we're going to get you a card, get you impact drill, all these other things, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right. And then I think Uncle Mud or whoever was like, he's not an apprentice, you know, he's a CW. And they were like, oh, okay, because they were starting to give me directions on how to do things or to do things that I didn't know how to do.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna roll with it, be like, all right,
Sounds good to me.
yeah, bang, bang.
I'm just checking the specs on the rotary girders.
Yeah. Exactly. Checking out the catalytic converter on this thing.
That was an old one.
Yeah. I remember working on these. But so we get to the bottom of what exactly I'm doing. The fact that it's precisely my first day. Lucked out though. One of the guys on the crew, Reem, actually knew and had worked with him before, and he was like, "Oh, he's good shit. Don't worry about it." And he is. At least 2 or 3 of these guys, it's like a 5 or 6 person crew, are maybe the funniest people I've ever been around. Not like in a stand-up way, you know what I mean? But just like truly funny guys. Yeah. The one dude who I'm like mostly working underneath, I'm hoping that I'll wind up just apprenticing under him. They'll just keep me there for a while. I won't say his name, I guess, to protect his identity, but he's hilarious. We're from Jump Street. He's like, "What's your favorite movie?" And he just starts drilling me with questions. He's like,
What'd you say?
I think I said No Country for Old Men, just because that's one that comes to mind.
Right.
But, oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. So, like, the first conversation we had is he was like, because I'm trying to remember all the shit they're telling me, right?
Yeah.
But he's asking me, like, all these kind of personal life questions the entire time. Or not personal life, but whatever, just random questions where he's like, I got a question for you. And he's up on like this big scissor lift, like leaning over, talking down at me. And he's like, is a bonsai tree a type of tree? Or is it a way you do a tree? And I was like, you know, pulling wire and doing whatever. And I was like, I think you can make any tree a bonsai tree. And he was like, nah. I was like, what do you mean? And then he starts yelling to like the other guys in the crew on other scissor lifts. He's like, stop all work. Everybody, is a bonsai tree a type of tree, or is it something you do to a tree? Then they all start arguing. It was just like that all day. We're like, this is literally the first day. It's like the bonsai tree thing, and then he's like, do you think Bigfoot's real?
Oh, man.
To me. And I'm like, these are all questions that I'm interested in. Actually.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think Bigfoot could have been real. I don't know if Bigfoot's still rolling around, though. You know, we haven't found any bones as far as I know, but I could believe in a Gigantopithecus or whatever people who kind of know about primates say it could be.
Yeah.
He's like, I think Bigfoot's real. And I was like, all right. And then this other guy, I would say the second funniest guy, there's a little bit of a pause, and he's like, man, I'd eat the shit out of Bigfoot. He's like, you'd eat Bigfoot? And he's like, that's like eating a cousin or something like, man. He's like, I'd smash Bigfoot. I'd eat Bigfoot. So it's just conversations like this the whole time. There was like just...
That sounds real nice.
It is. It's so funny. There's like little lull. He's a guy I think who just doesn't like silences at all. Because there'll be like a 30-second lull, and then okay, yeah, it was. He was like, "You ever seen Ladybugs with Rodney Dangerfield, the movie?" And I was like, "I think so." He was like, "I was an extra in that movie one time." I was like, all right. And then just went back to work. Just like the most random shit ever.
That's a weird movie, Ladybugs.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, it wasn't very good, but I was an extra. And I was like, that's what's up. That's how you become a journeyman.
That's right.
Nice.
But it's just stuff like that all the time. Like today, some guy, like the crews kind of have little spats sometimes because you'll be like in the way of, not like fights or anything, but they'll just like give each other shit or something. And this guy was like, hey, man, you're in the way. We're trying to get to this conduit, blah, blah, blah. And they start going back and forth. It's very funny to me because they're always on these like little scissor lifts, but they look like Wall-E little machines. Like, yeah. So they're like arguing at each other on, across lifts at each other.
Right.
And I can't remember what this guy from another crew said, but then he's like, man, shut up. You look like John Elway. It's just stuff like that the whole time. It's just making me laugh. Yeah, I think I lucked out of just being on a crew of guys who don't take themselves super duper seriously.
That's good. Yeah.
And I guess I shouldn't be too shocked, but I guess I'm a little surprised at how much of a difference not sitting at a computer all day for work is like affecting my mental throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just walking around doing stuff, like having anything to do, being like, okay, our task today is to pull, all this wire through all this conduit. And then it's done and you're done.
Yeah. Oh, it's what all
Yeah.
It's a nice thing.
It's so nice. And that combined with like the unions side of things, because that first day that we actually worked, I was about an hour and a half into the day and I was like, damn, when's lunch? You know?
Yeah.
And I thought it was just going to be a single lunch for 30 minutes and that was it. But it's like a 9:30 break for like 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yep.
And then a lunch, which is like 30, 40 minutes. And then an afternoon break, like an hour or so before we leave, you know? But I was panicking because I was like, damn, I'm hungry as hell. I don't think I can wait till 11. But then, yeah, with the breaks and everything. But
Are you bringing your lunches?
right now, I'm usually bringing it, but it's nice because in the tent, they have a bunch of microwaves, which I didn't know if they would. I was like, do I have to just bring sandwiches or things that can be eaten cold? So they have like 6 or 7 microwaves. But then they also have, for that morning break and for lunch, a place. It's like a Mexican place, but they do like breakfast tacos and stuff for that morning break that you can get. And they're pretty cheap. It's like $2 a taco or something like that. Then they have the lunch stuff as well. So if you forgot your lunch...
Very nice.
That's where I got the iced honey bun, was from the vending machine, which rocked my world.
I've been thinking about that ever since.
It's funny that you sent that, and then Alex is like, "Oh, honey bun." I was like, "I don't think I've ever eaten a honey bun."
I've eaten lots of honey buns, but I never had an iced honey bun.
I've never had any version of it because if I'm ever in a position where there's honey buns, there's probably also Nutty Bars or Star Crunch or oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
And I would go for one of those before a honey bun every single time.
Well,
and therefore, I've never had a honey bun.
The iced honey bun makes it more donut-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That was my go-to for a long time.
Iced?
Yep. Either one, but
Yeah.
honey bun.
I saw a lot of guys eating them, and I was like, well, let's see what the hubbub's all about. Let's be on to something.
Let's see what the honey bub's all about.
Yeah. But the vending machine's good, too. Like, they're spread. Got, like, little packs of Gushers. They got lots of stuff.
Ooh.
I know.
Man, you know things are bad for you for a while, and these are the things that are getting you all hyped up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, when's the last time you guys used a vending machine?
It was amazing.
You seen these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, man.
I always like it. Vending machines were very special to me in some type of way. Like, they're just exciting. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Remember
one
when
of those
they
people,
added
too.
the robotic, like the grid? So now, like, you're getting a soda, and then the thing goes...
little robot grabs it
and
for you?
how exciting that was originally.
Yeah.
And now it's like, this thing fucking sucks.
I miss the days when it would just drop from the top shelf. And,
Yeah.
Little coil.
yeah. You crack it open, it goes
Yeah.
right in your fucking
Yeah.
face. Oh, surge all over me, man. Come on. But yeah, I mean, just having tasks to do every day and not having to deal with email, especially. Like, I've underestimated, even from like the graphic design days, working like in corporate type graphic design all the way into the club, the amount of like that communication style,
Yeah.
like the weird passive aggressiveness and all of that comes along with sort of corporate business email communication. I fucking hate
I don't even check my emails. I don't even know. And then people were like,
You don't hit me as a big email.
People are like, don't you check your emails? I'm like, no, I don't.
Let me pull up my Outlook.
Yeah. And that's something I do. I do a lot of complaining about work, but I'd like to say to all my working friends, all my coworkers out there, it's just work as a generality.
Right.
The concept.
As a specific, yes.
The concept of
of
employment.
working.
Yeah.
Of being an indentured servant to capitalist fuck pigs. You know what I'm saying? Where was I going with this? Oh, my job. I totally get you, man. I've never had a desk job, but like my current job, come in the morning, I get a list of what I need, load it into my van, go complete list.
Yeah.
That's it. And I love it. I don't have to talk. I'm my own guy all day long. Nobody fucking talks to me, which is also kind of problematic maybe at times, being alone in a van all day.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys alone in vans all day that are doing bad stuff.
Yeah.
You're not one of them,
No, but
but you could be.
You know,
But yeah, I mean, I
it's
think
like do this complete task.
Yes.
And then I'm like, check. And it's, yeah, I like it. That's the way I like work to be.
I think it's what I've realized now, and I think I've always known it, just based off of my experiences of working at different jobs throughout my life. Even to tasseling, I liked it, despite dealing with like the corn rash and everything. I loved walking down a row of corn, and my job was to make sure all the tassels were out, and you got to the end of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like it just made sense to me.
That's what we're built to do. We're built to go out and use our minds and bodies to get things done,
Right.
like
Yes.
accomplish little things throughout the day, hunting and gathering.
That's why
and
I
all that
love-
shit. So after you sit at a desk for like a decade, I had the same experience, and I'm like, no more desk. And my version was going into a kitchen and working and being like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like 3:00 in the afternoon. I haven't looked at my phone. I'm having a good time with my crazy
Yeah.
coworkers, and we're doing things. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, it is way better for your mental health. Just sitting
my
there on
God.
a computer zoned in all the time is tough.
And I think I became conflicted about it, or I feel like I was trying to be something I wasn't in a way with work, because I saw myself as artistic and semi-intelligent or something. So I was like, clearly this is the field I should go into, because you go to college and then you get one of these good jobs, you make lots of, money and blah, 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 blah. But I think it always wound up being a square peg, round hole type of situation for at least me personally, because now I just realize it more than ever, being a bit older and knowing myself a little better, of just how I feel about the day throughout it compared to what I felt even answering a single email with the club.
Right.
Right.
It would just sap me of all of the empathy and goodwill
Yeah.
I had for one email.
It's a real gut punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of yeah.
And it's,
I put some positive spin on my job.
yeah, I actually think about you, quite a bit when I'm there. I'm like, just two blue collared Joes.
Yeah, it's true. I was talking to Sarah about something yesterday, and like the concept of homework. Like I get little every once in a while. Like, you need to fill out this paperwork for work. I'm like, what? Like, you can't make me do whatever. And then we were delving deeper. And Sarah was like, you might have like beyond my psychological problems. She was like, you might have that disorder where like you can't do something if somebody told you to do it.
Defiant. What is it?
Yeah.
Something
Where it's like, I
defiant.
don't like, if it's homework adjacent, which I'll use again, homework adjacent,
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. I'm like, I don't want to do it. What's that?
Pathological defiance.
Yeah. Where
That
it's like-
sounds right.
where it's like, I
It's got a nice
cannot,
ring to it.
and I'm so contradictory sometimes, and I'm just like, me? I was like, yeah. And it's like, I can't fucking do it. Like, my brain is like, you're not doing this. And I'm like, but I have to. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. You
Sorry,
can't.
my hands are tied on this one. Lights off.
Yeah.
Like a resist to
Yeah.
authority or a little. Yeah. Weirdly, even with this job, I feel like I'm a great drone almost in that way of having ran the club,
No. Yeah.
which was me basically commanding everything, which I was able to do pretty effectively and everything. I like just having someone tell me something that needs to be done, and then I can go do it, and I get to be a little bit in my own world doing it, kind of like you in the van.
Right. That's an entirely, because I'm absolutely, like, I'm a drone. I'm a fucking great worker bee.
Yeah.
They're like, here's a task that involves, you got to pick something heavy up and move it to this other spot. And I'm like, ooh, do that. And then I can do it. And then I'm like, ooh, when I'm done, you know? And then I can do that all fucking day long.
Yeah.
But if somebody's like, you got to fill out this paperwork, I'm like, no. Yeah. Like, and I start throwing shit everywhere.
Pathological defiance.
Yeah.
I think we got something here. Well, I bet that's a lot of comedians, though,
Yeah.
because I feel like some of it, especially in the corporate-y type of environments. I mean, there were 1 or 2 times like I crashed out on Craig Gas. You know, I didn't have to do that. I chose to do that because I just didn't like that I was expected to be more professional than he was in that situation or whatever, or with one agent who was always just kind of a dickhead. I just told him, I was like, lose our number. Yeah. Like, I don't care who you represent. Like, either have them go through a different agent with this agency or whatever. But I would have a very hard time with that. Yeah. I was glad I was able to contain it to like just 2 notable ones, but it's even just the communication that's going on where there's plenty of political, incorrectness and people, I wouldn't say like lashing out at all, but whatever, like being assertive, I guess, being direct that could come off as like harsh or something like that. Yeah. But at least it's dealt with right then. It's not filtered through email and passive aggressiveness and things like, it's just all on Front Street. Yeah. And it's dealt with then, and then everything moves on. It doesn't live in my head beyond that, Mm-hmm. And even that, like, I've had none of that towards me, but I've just seen little, on other crews or something. Right. Personalities clash maybe or something. But it's been shocking to me that. We hope not. I'm sure it's coming. But yeah, truly shocking to me how you think going from white collar to blue collar would be like a step down somehow, or at least I maybe assumed that. I should project that onto you all. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that like their white collar jobs, but I don't believe it. They like their money, the money that they're making. Yeah. Like the amount of people I know who work at Wells Fargo and make great money, but resent every second of it. Yeah. Because even those design jobs, I was applying for jobs that I didn't really want with pay that wasn't that great. And I was losing them to people who had more experience and more education than me. So I'm like, I'm being outgunned for a job I barely want from people who should want better jobs. Right. Yeah. I'm like, it's rough out there right now. That's the job market. Yeah. That fucking sucks. Yeah. It's rough. But yeah, just moving and shaking around and just feeling like I'm actually doing something. Even I think that was one of the things I didn't like about graphic design was that unlike a painter or something that's truly physical media, unless I put it on a flash drive or printed it out, it sort of felt like it all just went away. Yeah. There was nothing there to show for it. But I'm excited just to do that kind of stuff that I did like, the things I did like about that work, only for stuff I want to do. Right. Yeah. Namely comedy and. Yeah. Did you guys see those enterprises? Speaking of taking our jobs, those Chinese robots dancing with little kids doing kung fu dancing. No. I was like, "Oh shit, that's my job." Yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah. I'm like, China's got this really getting it figured out, where American robots are powered by they're being operated by an operator and can barely take a dish out of the dishwasher. Yeah. And then you see this video from China where they're doing flips and shit and dancing with little kids, and you're like, well, clearly they've like, I know maybe safety regulations aren't as high in China that they let little kids dance with robots, but I was like, I think they got this pretty well, choreographed, where they know these kids are going to be safe on this stage dancing with these robots with bow staffs. Until one gets a little squirrely, rips the kid's arms off its body. Just like it's nothing. Yeah. I just want, I'm sure like anything as time, sort of like TVs, eventually there'll be very good ones for cheap that can do cool stuff.
Let's say for $500, like 5 years from now, for $500, you can get one of those fucking robots for your house.
One of the hand jobbers.
Yeah. I don't think I would. I think I'm good on that.
Yeah, it would be a problem, I think.
I think I'm old enough now that I think I'm cool with, missing out on that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the newer generations. I mean, I guess if it's
There will be people dating robots when we're old.
nice.
Oh, that's yeah.
There's people
That's
dating
happening.
robots now.
I was gonna say,
That's
as soon as that's possible, it'll be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
I mean,
But there will also be robots with like opinions. Mm-hmm. It's going to be, what the hell's going on? I just saw an article about a lady that this robot told her she was like 43,000 years old. And at first she's like, what the fuck? And then it convinced her that her soulmate was coming. And like this lady, I forget because she believed in past lives, but she's like, I know how ridiculous this sounds. This was on like an NPR site. And then she went to meet her soulmate. And then the AI asks, like, so what am I to you now? Just the person that betrayed you, or just the machine that betrayed you, or whatever? It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, yeah.
damn.
Pretty weird. And a lot of people have committed suicide from talking to chatbots.
I have seen that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I never really know where I land on that with like physician assisted suicide and shit like that. Because I believe there are some states, maybe the Northwest, that have some of that where it's legal.
I think the state of Washington.
Yeah. I think maybe Canada has a little of it too.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing.
If
But
you're so sick and so in pain that you want to die, so have at it. If you put a little thought into it, go ahead.
yeah.
Probably in the future, like when I get super old, I'm just regular old now, but when I'm super old, I'll have to have some robot nurse taking care of me. And then one day I'll be like, you know what? Just snap my neck and go throw me in a hole in the backyard. All righty. And then it goes and digs a hole, and I'm like, nice.
But how about a little hand job first?
Yeah, on the way out the door.
Roll out the Gluck Gluck 9000.
We'll get the attachment.
Yeah. The shop vac with the dick sucker attachment. Yeah. Well, even thinking about robots with opinions, I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Like you're dating a robot and you're like letting it down. You're just really not pulling it off tonight. Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm canceling my subscription. Girlfriend premium.
Yeah. Drinking again.
Still don't want to talk about your dad. You should call him. Shut up. Shut the fuck. Yeah. God, robots with opinions. Ugh. I mean, it can't be much worse than humans. With
There's a bunch of
opinions, I guess.
C-3POs walking around.
Yeah.
Kind of exciting, I guess. But
Yeah.
who knows? We got to make it there first.
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
on this
we
whole
are.
thing.
We sure are.
We jumped right into getting our dick sucked and marrying them.
Yeah.
Well, and I just wonder too, because it seems like the utopia of the robot, right? Or these assistant type robots would be, they'll do the dishes, they'll sweep, they'll vacuum. And maybe this is my own old school thinking, but part of me, this goes back to even Ian Pope when he was on the podcast talking about the dishes and stuff, but I feel like all those things are kind of important. It almost goes to the blue collar job thing that I'm finding that I think if you remove all of those things,
What's anybody's purpose?
yeah, you're just going to sit around and think about being alive the whole
Yeah.
time. That's how I got
Well, that's what I
into
mean. They're
this problem
saying
in the
what
first
will.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucked up my whole life doing that.
Yeah.
If I have all that time to think about it, I'm going to depersonalize so hard. You'll never see a bigger freak show in your whole fucking life. I need the dishes and cleaning the house to distract me.
Your robot girlfriend's like, get out of the house, nerd.
Yeah. I come home and she's fucking some other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean that movie, Her, I'm sure is not far off at all. It sounds like we're already kind of there with AI.
Yeah, I watched Ex Machina this weekend. It happened to be on. That movie came out
Damn good
in
movie.
2014, and I'm like, this totally holds up to current day still. I love that movie.
Even the dude's Oscar Isaac's ego. You're like, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Everything about it. And then you're like, this robot seems pretty nice. Nope.
It's cool. He's going to help the robot. Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
She loose.
Pretty cool.
Well, it seems like the robot stuff is almost exclusively financially motivated by the people who make them. Like, I don't know how much consideration they're really putting into.
I mean, that seems to be AI, robots. It's, financially. Maybe Boston Dynamics is into robot. You know what I mean?
I could see for like surgery or something, like where you're doing microscopic suturing.
There's tons of good uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But just wholesale replacing entire workforces and other things is.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that plan.
They're running ice cream shops.
Yeah, then I think about having an ice cream shop full of robots. And I'm like,
They don't complain.
put a little black I can make
Black cat robots.
Uh-oh.
That's actually pretty cool.
Uh-oh.
All right, you just force all your employees to wear big, bulky black cat masks.
Thank you.
There you
Yes.
Just say they're robots.
Yeah.
Put the head on. You're
Make the sounds.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Go shit in the litter. Go to the bed. Yeah. That stuff scares me. I mean, listening to 1984 and just wrapping my head around it, because it really does just feel like it's streaming past me, like a streak of the future. And I'm kind of watching it. It's already happening in front of me, and I'm just having to like deal. I don't know.
We are. I mean, we're at a historic turning point of Earth.
I mean, even just the last, when you think about where things went from even 1900 to now.
Yep.
In that short, I mean, that's really, there are people who have lived almost that long, like a single person, you know?
Well, they said
100-some years old.
I saw like a thinking exercise that was like, imagine somebody, and if you watch Train Dreams, you're like, oh, interesting, because he starts in the late 1800s and lives to like the 1960s or whatever. But somebody that was born like at the turn of the century, who was like riding horses and getting to work in carts, suddenly watches the entire planet getting taken over by cars. Not only that, you see the first flight, and then 50, 60 years later, the human beings are flying to the moon. You know what I mean? It's fucking insane, where it's like, this is beyond like, you know, crossing the oceans.
We're ramping up here.
Yeah.
Real fast.
Yeah. That would be. What a trip.
And we also, like, we have the ability to have a utopia now. There's enough for everyone to live.
Yeah. Don't we throw, I think
There's-
it's some crazy.
Especially America, where the amount of food we throw away.
Yeah,
is
it's like throwing
yeah.
half of all the food or
Yeah.
something. Mm-hmm. Not the Kraft mac and cheese, though.
No, that whole box is for me, baby.
Yeah. I want some now.
I made a new meal tonight. Made casserole with rice and boneless chicken thighs.
Oh,
Pretty damn good.
that sounds real good. Mm-hmm. Really stepping up your culinary.
Well, it's like we're like, what can we make? It's always casseroles.
Yeah.
It's like we don't know how to cook, and it seems like you do when you make a casserole.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Something I can recommend for you that would be good for probably, the whole family too. Like you can make a large batch pretty easy. Is you get the little potatoes, like the little baby ones, or you get, those smaller red potatoes and cut them in half, onions, like Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, all that stuff. Then you'll get like andouille sausage and chicken thighs, or you don't have to do the sausage, but I'll do like chicken and sausage, carrots, asparagus, potatoes, kind of throw them in a bowl with olive oil and all those seasonings, tin foil down on a pan, throw it all on a pan, throw it in the oven for
Nice.
like 35 minutes or
Yeah.
whatever. And then you can munch on that. That's something I do a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. And you're cooking,
Yeah.
Real food.
down home cooking.
I mean, this thing I made today, I was like, this seems fancy. I just dumped a bunch of fucking soup and rice and chicken in a casserole pan in a baking dish. It is a little salty, but it's still pretty good.
You get like the cream of celery and cream of mushroom type shit.
What it was beef consomme
Whoa.
Oh.
and then some French onion soup and rice
Sounds
and
good.
cheese. Always cheese.
Of course.
There's so much cheese consumed in the McMulholland house.
Well, I guess having kids probably inspires you to mix it up.
Yeah.
You do spaghetti over there?
Oh, yeah. Once a week. usually.
Sketty.
Yeah. Gotta have the spaghetti.
Spaghetti and spaghetti casserole.
Nice.
Doing both.
I like I guess it's like a chicken spaghetti where it's almost like a white sauce chicken casserole type thing. That's pretty good.
Sounds good.
Now we're just talking about casseroles.
What else?
If you guys got any recommendations?
Yeah. Feel free to comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still doing the tater tot casserole?
Oh, yeah. That's the most popular one.
Of course.
That's a hit at the house.
It is.
Nice.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah, because I guess with kids, you probably have a little bit of a limitation on how far you can push the palate.
Yeah, they don't like anything.
Yeah.
The baby does. The 7-year-old doesn't.
Yeah.
If it's got to be cheese, some kind of bread, Go-Gurts are good. Applesauce pouches. Who these fucking kids in applesauce pouches? My God,
Oh, like ghost squeeze.
it's unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, but she is an interesting character because, like, most candy she doesn't like. She likes chocolate, but like a sour, like a Nerds or doesn't like any of it.
Really?
Doesn't really like a fruit roll up, but she loves a chocolate cookie or like a lemon cookie, but doesn't like a lot of candies. Doesn't.
I mean, it's a blessing for her in disguise.
It is. Doesn't like sugary drinks. Which I was like, holy shit, that's a jackpot for a kid right there. And the baby is like, she's like, like she's fucking Kool-Aid or something. The party's over. She discovered Pedialyte like a week ago, and she's like, like she loves it. She wants it. Everything. The only thing she hasn't liked is baby food version of green beans. She really didn't like those.
That's fair.
But otherwise,
Chow monster.
yeah, limitless. She's still like done eating, but she will literally eat anything. But sometimes she's like, I just don't want to eat. But there's virtually no no's. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You know what I'm saying?
McGrain's like a hot meal.
Yeah. Little
Somebody
chow.
else makes it for us. I don't care what it tastes like.
Was your mom ever much of a cook?
Yeah, my mom and dad both cooked.
Nice.
I don't know if they were, but they were both decent. We had a lot
They
of
chefed
hot
it up.
meals.
Nice. Little shit on a shingle.
Yeah, I loved that. My dad always made that.
Yeah. It's good.
He made stir fry.
Oh.
What else? And he would grill when we grilled, of course. My mom was like meatloaf, goulash.
Oh, yeah.
Who eats goulash anymore?
You don't see it
When's the
often.
last time anybody ate goulash?
I did. I remember we made it last winter because Angela and I had that discussion. Like,
Oh, yeah.
goulash. That sounds good. When's the last time we had goulash?
I don't know. It's like fucking Hungarian. What are any of us doing?
Some immigrants brought it over.
Yeah.
It was definitely a big, at least, in my time in the 90s, goulash was in the weekly rotation
Yeah.
along with meatloaf. A lot of garlic bread across all the meals.
Oh, yeah.
Garlic bread.
Yeah. Which I like garlic bread.
But my lunches were always fully processed. Ramen noodles, mac and cheese, tuna fish sandwiches, bologna.
Might do a little tuna sandy tomorrow for lunch. Got a couple cans staring at me in the cupboard there.
Nice.
They've been there for a while, too. It's one of those things where it's like, you're going to want them eventually.
Right.
Yeah. But little tuna. I do the Matthew McConaughey recipe. Actually, it's pretty good. Where you work in like a little pickle, like a little chopped up pickle, little peas. Matthew McConaughey's.
Peas in your tuna salad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty good. Whip it all up.
I used to do. Tuna casserole. That was something we did a lot, too.
Yeah.
Which I haven't made ever as an adult. I put tuna in macaroni and cheese, though, and it's virtually the same thing.
Yeah, right.
It sounds off-putting to me, but I'm sure it's good once I had it.
It kind of ruins the mac and cheese. Hot dogs only add to it.
Of course.
Peas also are good. But the tuna really overpowers the macaroni and cheese, I will say.
I can see that. Mm-hmm. But nice little bit of protein.
Yep.
Just think about goulash. Oof. My own.
You could call a lot of the stuff we eat goulash almost.
Yeah, it's basically hamburger helper.
Yeah. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I will crush some pan burger partner.
Don't get
That
started.
stuff is delicious. Talk about fucking sodium
sauce.
bombs, though.
Yeah.
Like, how does this box add this many calories to meat? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? It's like 2,700 calories?
And I'll eat a whole box.
Yeah. It is delicious. I will. Yeah.
Because it's all the Kraft mac and cheesy goodness,
Yeah.
basically. But they
The
throw
goodness.
Yes.
Yes. The delicious MSG goodness.
Flavor goo.
Yes.
Industrial grade cheese flavoring.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. You'll never, you can't whip that out of me. Just
No.
Like the ramen noodles, the Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah. Realizing that some of your childhood recipes, and then you're like, oh, you guys didn't eat this? You didn't eat? Like, oh, I didn't. I was like 2/3 garbage person. I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Well, back in the 90s and stuff, I think, it wasn't looked at that way.
No.
It was like, it's a cheap, effective meal. Great for the whole family.
Yeah.
And it probably was mostly real food back then.
That's true. That's true. I feel bad. Like now, I don't know how. I'm like, how did my fucking parents even do this?
It's
Like, how was it? They both worked. How were they providing it? They were cooking. I don't know. But I guess as you get, I don't remember the earliest parts. And then as I was older, staying up later, going to bed later, then we ate at like a more reasonable time. But in my household, dinner is at like 5:30. Mm-hmm. And then
Goddamn.
I'm up to like midnight. So at like 11 o'clock, it's like,
More dinner, please.
yes. What is meal number 4 today?
You ready to try one of these?
I've had one. Delicious.
One more out?
Yeah, I haven't had the new ones yet.
What's the name on those?
Explore More's Rocky Road ice cream.
Yeah.
Inspired cookies filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Would you like one, Shyla?
Talk about delicious chemicals.
Oh,
They got chemical marshmallow flavoring down. Chewing break.
those are good.
Real good.
How do they do it? Were they always... Like, when did the Girl Scout cookies start?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did they used to make the cookies?
Oh.
What is the story?
I would like to know the story.
Now there's like one company that only makes Girl Scout cookies.
Right.
I think. Yeah.
That's a real boon for the Girl Scout business.
Yeah. Are they made from real Girl Scouts?
Give
Credit
girls
the
the-
Adams family.
Girl Scouts bring their dreams to life.
And it seems like all Girl Scouts do is sell cookies.
It does seem what they're best known for.
Yeah.
They use the young ladies as a front.
Like I couldn't tell you any lore about Girl Scout merit badges or what it means to be.
Yeah.
What's the top level of Girl Scout?
Baroness of
Duchess. You know anything about Girl Scouts, Shyla?
I do not.
God damn it.
They let girls into Boy Scouts now. Boy Scouts is
Oh,
not
but the Trump-
it's like Scouts, so like boys and girls.
They've essentially
Don't
said,
get into it.
I think the Trump administration said that they'll end the Boy Scouts if they keep allowing girls.
Well, the Boy Scouts is about to end anyways
Yeah.
because of all the rape lawsuits.
Yes.
So they're like, you know what? Fine, we will let girls in.
Yeah.
We're cool.
Yeah. I'm glad.
So Girl Scouts have that to contend with, but must not. The cookies
Yeah.
are a pretty strong
Yeah.
pull.
I don't think the Boy Scout cookies stand a
Oh,
Yeah. They're dookie cookies they'll be making.
my short stint in the Boy Scouts, we sold popcorn
Oh yeah,
and wreaths.
And wreaths.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reeves?
Wreaths.
Christmas wreaths.
wreaths.
Oh.
It's a weird word to say.
Wreaths.
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 Wreaths. What's the word you? I hate saying the plural of wasp.
Wasps.
Wasps.
Wasps. You can't think about it too much.
Wasps.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely getting dumber as I get older because words have become harder to say at times.
Yeah, I feel that. Thinking of things. I think that has come with
I don't dare
parenting
to.
as well. Yeah, where I'm like, did my
Thinking
brain
of things
just,
in general.
yeah, like I don't think my brain works anymore. Like, I used to do terrible stuff to it, but it still seemed to work, and now it's just like, I don't know. Living with kids. It's sort of like being on the podcast. And then, like, immediately afterward, we're like hilarious geniuses.
But on it,
But on it, we're like, bye. Yay.
every funny thought I've ever had evaporated.
Yep.
Wow.
Right into thin air.
Yes.
It do be like that.
It do be like that sometimes. Pretty jealous listening to I listened to What Went Wrong, the movie podcast.
Oh.
Just started that because I finished out my other movie podcast and they had, and you can hear them since I listened from the beginning in like a rapid clip. It's like the only thing I'm listening to. So you hear them go from like a poor podcast to transitioning to it being like their actual jobs.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you guys. But they do a good job. And now there's fucking 4 minutes of ads every 20 minutes.
Great.
Yeah, some of those podcasts get a little too ad heavy. It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's insane. And also just break it up more. Then I'll listen to the ads.
Yeah.
But when you give, like, what are you doing dropping 4 minutes of fucking ads at once? What do you think I'm going to do here?
Yeah, and some
And if I hear them say, there's this ad for Wayfair, like, hey, this is Wayfair. I'm here. My name is Styles McKenzie. And I'm like, you better shut the fuck up, Styles McKenzie, with your fake ass name, person that doesn't exist. Why are you creating a fictional identity for a 30-second fucking podcast commercial?
Styles McKenzie.
I hate it. And if I hear that part, I'm like, I have to crash the van now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Styles McKenzie was the same guy in my orientation video.
Yeah.
When I'm not doing safety, I work at Wayfair.
Yes.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
Styles McKenzie.
Couple of leopard print rug with this farm table. Shut the fuck up. Styles.
Enough.
Yeah. I hate it.
One of the things I hate the most on successful podcasts is the and I hear it from stand-up comedians as well, where it's like, man, I look back on those days when we're struggling fondly.
Yeah.
You know, before we made it, was, you know, we didn't know how good it was. And I'm like, that's because you made it, stupid.
Yeah, it wasn't good till you made it.
Yeah, exactly. If you never made it, that would all stop.
Yeah.
It would stop. Yeah. It'd be your shitty life still. Take it from us. You know?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, it only all worked out if it all worked out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. When listening to these, because this is a deep, the what went wrong is like a deep history of one movie at a time. Like it's like what went wrong in the production of the movie. And they'll give like if it's the first time somebody really famous, like an actor or a director, has been on like featured from a movie on the podcast, they'll do like for a podcast for like 10 minutes, like a deep dive into like what this person did before or whatever. And all these fucking stories, like even when you're listening to famous people being interviewed or actors or directors, they're like, well, I did this and then I did this. And then I directed the biggest movie of all time. You're like, well, wait. What? Like, I don't understand what happened there.
The important stuff is how you got to the biggest movie of all time.
Yeah. But then I hear those stories. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you're not doing that.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
And I mean, the perhaps underestimated part of so much of it is that there's a shitload of luck.
Yes.
And timing and luck sort of.
Persistence in more than one way.
Yeah.
Like insisting, being tricky, just being never backing down.
Being a little clever. Well, that's 3 strikes for us.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. 3 fastballs right down the middle. We fucking swung in the bat. Swung around and hit us on the side of the head in the temple.
Now I make less money?
I'm in the red. God damn it. Yeah. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
I've reserved myself to it's what we do,
Yeah.
you know? It's my time with the boys and Shy.
Yeah. It is.
And technically, I pay Shy to be here, so I'm paying her to be our friend.
That's fair.
A fair exchange.
Why do you think I'm broke?
Yeah.
Paying all your friends.
Except for you two assholes.
We got grandfathered in.
Yeah. Look at it as an investment.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah, I think it's about that time. I think we're all a little tired. It's a little sleepy one today.
yeah, a little shorty. I think it was not bad though.
Yeah, it's all right. Got to be up bright and early tomorrow.
What time you getting up these days?
5 a.m.
Oh, poof. Miserable.
It's something kind of nice where you do feel like you're really taking a bite out of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll get up at like 7. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just getting up. And I'm like, whoo, look at me. Whoo, we're getting all this stuff done early.
I used to.
Am I the mayor?
Yeah. When I used to wake up at 5 a.m., I'd be like, ooh, finally sober enough to move. Better go drink some more. And like being drunk at 6 a.m. is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah. Up there before the birds are even chirping.
Yeah.
Tackling the day.
Yeah.
Knocking it out.
Pretty much when I'm pulling into the plant, the sun's like just coming up. I'm like, but it's dark when I'm.
It'll be, I mean, you're lucky now because it would have been, the last 2 months straight up pitch black when you're getting there.
Yeah, and then leaving too.
Yeah.
I did that for, my last job. And this, I mean, you're like, fuck, driving to work in the dark and coming home in the dark is pretty goddamn depressing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm starting at a good time where it's all kind of upside here. And then it'll be a face plant tumble into depression come November time.
Yeah.
That's a long time from now.
Just how I
You'll
like
know what
it.
you're doing by then.
Yeah.
a version of it at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Where are you at now?
West of Waukee.
Oh shit!
So it's a good little
No wonder
drive.
you got to get up that early.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get the airport, but I got such a cool crew of guys that I work with now that I'm like, it shook out. It gives me plenty of practice for my interstate driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Been singing your song?
Oh, yeah. I still will get little pangs of, it's like kind of panic, where an issue with my anxiety specifically is this checking in type thing where I'll basically think about thinking. I'll think about the fact that I'm driving versus most people aren't overthinking it. They're just like in the car driving. So I'll get little pangs in kind of my head where I'll feel myself kind of pull out of like depersonalize or whatever.
Wait, what the fuck am I doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll think about the fact that I'm in a car and it's flying down the road and there's cars everywhere. And I go, ah!
yeah.
And I, start singing the song and we make it to work. Lo and behold. But it's actually getting to an interesting part where I remember when I was infrequently driving on the interstate, everything felt very fast. And you are going fast. But now, because I'm doing it every day, multiple times a day, my eyes seem to have adjusted to the speed.
Velocitization.
Yes, where now just my relative speed to everyone else's, I'm seeing it at like a different frame rate that's helpful to me now
Yeah.
in an interesting way. It doesn't seem quite so fast. My brain's computing it differently, and that helps. Because before I was like, just freaking
Going
out.
37 miles an hour
in the right lane.
Roads.
Yeah. I still have to work on like relaxing because I always wind up like sitting up.
I remember
Just
you driving
clenched.
in Louisiana.
Yep.
Sitting, but I thought you did an excellent job.
Yes. Like I can drive well, but yeah, it's kind of sitting forward a little. I think it's just like wanting to be as prepared as possible for, some car jettisoning off the freeway above.
And I don't think I knew when we were there just how, I knew that you were kind of scared of that driving, but like over that fucking,
The bridge.
Yeah.
Over.
How many miles long was that?
It was pretty long.
Like 28?
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It was like half an hour to drive up.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like.
And at one point, you can't see land on either side.
Yeah.
You're just like on this infinite bridge in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's over. It's like technically a lake or something. Lake Pontchartrain, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
That was cool, though. That's actually like a fond memory of just a really cool
I thought it was
sight.
awesome. Yeah. I thought being on the interstates just in Louisiana was awesome because you're like, whoa, they just fucking built them up in the trees over the swamps.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
think
seeing the little shacks in the water, like people fucking, if you're going to live in a shack in the swamp, why are you going to be this close to the interstate?
Yeah. True.
Yeah. But I guess convenience, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you climb up there?
Yeah.
Catch a ride to work.
And I think almost like you with the kid or something or kids, where when you don't have an option, you just have to do it. I think that was New Orleans for me. And then also having other
That's how I
people
do
in the-
everything, baby.
Yeah, yeah. And also having other people in the car helps me. In the car by myself is when it's easiest for me to wheedle into my own head about it. With someone else in the
what-
car, I can talk. And
Sarah's got like the opposite of that,
where other
as
people
far
in
as
the
I
car-
know. But like being observed makes her anxious while driving.
Interesting.
Kids don't bother her, but if my judgmental ass is like, whoa, I never do that though.
Watch it, hot rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start holding on to the little handle.
Hitting the.
Yeah.
Going like this.
Hitting the brake that's not there.
Sign of the cross. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a hard thing for me to accept that I guess I just have PTSD about driving and everything else. And yeah, it makes me feel weak and like a loser that I'm scared of
But
something.
you're doing it.
Yeah. But
And you've done it.
I'm facing the fear, and I've been doing it my whole life still, you know. It's just, I hate that it makes me uncomfortable at all.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
Sing a song and drive, you know?
That's right. Yeah, that's what I do. It's become more Motown over time.
This is my driving song.
I'm alive, and I know how to drive. Yep,
Hell yeah.
it helps. Yeah, anxiety and mental health are weird things.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you going to do? Shyla, what are you going to do? Sing a song. You heard her. All right, folks. This Friday, finally, I will be in Pocahontas, Iowa,
At the Rialto Theater.
which turns out is just an actual movie theater. So I'm intrigued to see how this will go. I thought it was a theater. You know,
I was wondering myself. The Rialto Theater. Oh,
Sounds
well,
nice.
that sounds like where they did a bunch of famous plays or something.
yeah, the Nutcracker. But yeah, it's a movie theater, so we'll see.
Interesting.
Is the movie going to be playing while you perform?
I hope so.
I went to some comedy. I saw a comedy in a movie theater in Tama.
How was it?
It was Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall. And a lady older than us with glasses, mildly famous, mildly well-known comedian. Jackie Cashin.
Yep.
There we go. And that was the show I did with Sarah Sherman, not at the theater, at a bar, but I've always got that. I'm like, that means she was like, I think 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was so young, and she was at the same comedy festival that I was.
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Goddamn. Venmo a Total Cop. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a really big one. Black Cat Ice Cream, Valley Junction, and downtown.
Ooh.
That's a big one as well.
So we've been to downtown a couple times now. Enjoyed ourselves.
Little nuggies. Mm-hmm. Didn't leave them on the car.
I didn't get nuggies last time. I got the Little Debbie brown butter, I think, something, and it was almond ice cream. Little Debbie's in it. That was damn good.
That sounds very good. Patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. That's how we almost pay Shiloh. And any showsies, you two?
Nope.
All right.
Save farewell to Matt Lamb on the podcast. I suppose we could do that.
Yeah.
Because he'll be gone next week.
Our sweet boy. I think Thursday, he said.
Thursday.
He boards up.
Begins 20 hours of flights to Australia.
I'm having a panic attack just thinking.
It does sound fucking terrible.
That sucks. But very exciting. Be hilarious if he goes there, they break up instantly.
Yeah.
He comes back home, but he just doesn't tell anyone. He's like, yeah, I'm in Australia. Yeah. He's like at the zoo taking pictures with koalas and shit.
Keeps going to the Wallaby at Blank Park Zoo
Yeah.
with the cutout. You can take your picture inside its pouch.
That's the Blank Park Zoo.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Matt, you're back here, aren't you? But we wish him luck. Brave, exciting, and highly
It is
social.
brave.
Super brave. I mean, yeah. Jeez.
Big balls.
Yeah. I respect it.
Salute.
Anything from you, Shiloh? Closing remarks?
Wanted to give a shout out to the studio or whatever. No.
Do you want to plug it on here?
And I think it'd be pretty effective.
Yeah.
There's a large group of pervs listening to this right now.
Yeah. That's our main demographic.
They have their pen and paper out right now.
Yeah. They've been waiting for the feed pics. Well, with that said, folks, it's been No Sleep Podcast. AJ Simmons signing off.
Until McGrain. Adios.
And I'm the Ice Cream King of Des Moines, Alex Carter. We'll see you next time, folks.
Goodbye.
And this is Styles McKenzie.
Fucking Adrian, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.